Have you ever found yourself saying these things? Let's embark on a journey, a humorous yet enlightening one. We're exploring the world of the budget-conscious, the frugal, the ones who've mastered the art of stretching a dollar, or maybe, just maybe, the ones who are a bit strapped for cash. Our first stop is the land of the broke mantra, a series of phrases that are often recited like a chant, a prayer, a hope against hope that the next paycheck will somehow stretch a bit further. They've become a part of our everyday vernacular, and you might recognize a few of them. First on our list, I can't afford it right now. A classic. A timeless phrase that has saved many from the dreaded impulse purchase. It's a polite yet firm refusal to part with hard-earned money for something that might not be essential. Next we have, "I'll pay you back when I can." This is a phrase that echoes the sincerity of intent. It's a promise of repayment, a testament of trust, and a subtle hint to the world that times are a bit tight. Moving on, we hear, "I'll just wait for a sale." The ultimate testament of patience. It's a phrase that implies a tactical approach to shopping, a strategic wait for the price to drop. It's the mantra of the savvy shopper who knows the value of a good bargain. And lastly, for this segment we have, "I'm on a tight budget." A straightforward confession. It's the acceptance of the reality that funds are limited, and spending needs to be controlled. It's a phrase that sets boundaries and keeps us grounded. These phrases, while seemingly simple, carry the weight of our financial situations. They are the echoes of our struggle and our resilience. Do these phrases sound familiar to you? Still with us? Let's move on to the next set of phrases. The budgeting blues can hit hard, especially when you're trying to stay afloat in a sea of expenses. Let's dive into the next 4 phrases that people on a budget often find themselves saying. First up, "I don't need the latest gadgets." It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of shiny new tech products that hit the market. But those who are budget-conscious know the value of resisting the temptation. They understand that the latest gadgets often come with a hefty price tag and that older versions can serve their purpose just fine. Next we have, "I can't go out, I need to save money." Nights out can be a lot of fun, but they can also be a quick way to drain your wallet. Those on a budget often prioritize their financial goals over temporary enjoyment. Instead of hitting the town, they might opt for a cozy movie night at home, or a potluck dinner with friends. Third on our list is, "I'll skip the vacation this year." Vacations are a luxury, and those living paycheck to paycheck might not have the financial freedom to jet off to a tropical island or a European city. Instead, they might opt for a staycation, exploring their local area, or simply taking time off to relax at home. Finally, we have, "Eating out is too expensive, I'll cook at home." Dining out, while convenient and enjoyable, can be quite costly. Those on a tight budget often decide to put their culinary skills to the test and prepare meals at home. This not only saves money but also allows for better control over what goes into your food. Are you starting to see a pattern here? It's not about depriving yourself of life's pleasures, but rather about making smart decisions that prioritize long-term financial health over short-term gratification. It's about understanding that every dollar saved today is a step closer to financial stability tomorrow. So how about you? Are you ready to dance to the beat of the budgeting blues? Let's dive into more things you might have heard or said. It's all about mastering the art of doing it yourself and finding alternatives that don't break the bank. First up, have you ever faced a minor home repair and thought, "I'll fix it myself instead of hiring someone"? Well, that's a classic. It's about rolling up your sleeves and getting hands-on. You might surprise yourself with the skills you never knew you had. Plus, there's a certain satisfaction that comes from fixing something on your own. Then there's the classic, "I can't contribute to the group gift." Now this doesn't mean you're stingy or don't care about your friends. It's just about living within your means. Maybe you can offer a thoughtful handmade gift instead. After all, it's the thought that counts, right? Ever found yourself in a round of drinks and said, "I'll catch the next round"? It's all about pacing yourself while also keeping an eye on your wallet. After all, it's about the company, not the number of rounds you buy. Then there's the evergreen, "I'll just window shop." Who said you need to spend money to enjoy a day out? Sometimes a leisurely stroll through the mall, admiring the latest trends without any pressure to buy, can be just as fulfilling. "I don't need a gym membership, I can exercise at home." Remember saying that? It's about making the most of what you have. You'd be amazed at the workout routines you can do with just your body weight or everyday household items. Lastly, "I'll wait for the library to have the book." This one speaks to the love of reading and patience. It's about enjoying the joy of a good book without the need to own it. Libraries are a treasure trove of knowledge and entertainment, waiting to be explored. Sound familiar? Let's keep going. We're down to the last batch of phrases, ready? First up, I'll borrow instead of buying. Now this isn't about becoming a perpetual borrower, it's about being resourceful. Why buy a book you'll read once when you can borrow it from a friend or the library? It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants, and prioritizing accordingly. Next we have, I'll take public transportation instead of driving. Now this is a classic. Owning a car comes with a hefty price tag. Think gas, insurance, maintenance, and let's not forget the initial cost of the car itself. Taking public transportation or even biking to work can save a significant chunk of change. Moving on, I'll use coupons to save money. This phrase might bring to mind images of extreme couponers with basements full of canned goods, but it's not about that, it's about being savvy and taking advantage of deals and discounts. Every penny saved is a penny earned after all. On to I'll buy the generic brand. Many people swear by their favorite brands, but often the generic version is just as good. This strategy can apply to everything from groceries to household items. It's about being practical and knowing where you can cut corners without compromising on quality. Next up, I'll cut my own hair. This one might seem a bit extreme. After all, a bad haircut can take weeks or even months to grow out. But for those who are truly committed to saving money, it can be a viable option. It's about being self-reliant and learning new skills. Finally, I'll make it a DIY project. This phrase embodies the spirit of thriftiness. Instead of hiring someone or buying something new, why not try to do it yourself? It's about being creative, resourceful, and not being afraid to get your hands dirty. There you have it, the 20 things broke people say. So, have you found yourself saying any of these phrases? It's quite possible because, let's be honest, we've all been there. We've all had to tighten our belts, pinch our pennies, and make do with what we've got. But guess what? It's not a bad thing. In fact, it's something to be proud of. Being financially conscious is about more than just making ends meet. It's about understanding the value of money and knowing how to use it wisely. It's about making decisions that will benefit you not just now, but in the long run. It's about realizing that you don't need the latest gadget or the fanciest car to be happy. You don't need to dine out every night or travel to exotic locations to lead a fulfilling life. Being budget-minded is not a sign of scarcity, but a testament to your wisdom. It's a sign that you understand the importance of planning for the future and making smart choices. So whether you're skipping the vacation this year, opting for public transportation, or choosing to cook at home instead of eating out, know that you're making decisions that will help you in the long run. Let's not forget about the DIY projects and the library books, the window shopping and the homemade haircuts. These are not just ways to save money but opportunities to learn new skills, explore new hobbies, and find joy in the simple things in life. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "I can't afford it right now," or "I'll wait for a sale," don't feel bad, feel proud. You're not just being frugal, you're being financially responsible. You're not just saving money, you're investing in your future. Remember, it's not about being broke, it's about being financially aware and responsible. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for the latest content from Money Masters. Until next time, keep mastering your money.